If you are thinking about studying your Masters at Lyon, but you're not sure about traveling to campus, let me tell you about some of the fantastic remote learning opportunities we now offer to our graduate students. Once you've chosen your Masters program, you can decide whether to study 100% remotely or go for our flexible option, which allows you to start remotely, then join us on campus once you're happy to do so. You've probably looked at various online courses. So how is our remote learning different from those? The answer? It's completely different. The first and most important difference is the level of personal interaction we provide. It means our remote learning never feels remote, and this is something our students tell us they find really valuable. It starts in the classroom. Whichever program you're studying, you'll experience the actual classes that your fellow students on campus attend, either joining live or watching on demand at a time that suits you. If you're taking part in the live class, you can get fully involved and ask questions. You will also join the on-campus students in special online breakout rooms, working together on projects and challenges. Your lecturers have the ability to dip in and out of these rooms to offer any help and advice you need. If you are watching on demand, you can follow everything that was covered in the class, learning at your own pace. The second big difference is the amount of personal, one-to-one attention you'll receive. We've kept our class sizes the same as they've always been, which means around 35 students per class. So there's ample time for your faculty and specialist career counsellors to hold regular one-to-one sessions with you throughout your studies. You can use these sessions to fill any knowledge gaps, develop better self-awareness, decide on your future career ambitions, polish up your resume, and prepare for job interviews. You will also get preferential access to our alumni network, who will be happy to offer you advice, as well as taking part in expert guest lectures. Plus, we offer personalised mentoring as a special service to our graduate students, and you can join any of our on-campus clubs and societies. The third big difference is the sheer number of interactive tools and applications which you'll get to use. These are all designed to enhance your learning and to help you work more collaboratively with your fellow students. It all adds up to an outstanding remote study package, one that's designed with the flexibility you need and the attention to detail you'd expect from Lyon.
Remote learning allows us a lot of flexibility in the sense that we are able to manage our time regarding classes and individual and group assignments.
The interaction are really well managed. The teacher are providing the best experience for us.
The advantages is that the classes are recorded, so you can access them after.
Remote learning has helped us to develop very important skill, which is time management.
I think we can still be able to network with our fellow students, and it's still quite easy to have friendships and be able to have strong bonds that we're going to really carry on in the future.
Overall, it's been a positive experience. I believe taking a master's at Lyon has been one of the best decisions I've ever taken.
Come and talk to us if you'd like to find out more.